So I texted him, listen here, bitch.
Welcome to Therapist Reacts Raw, where I react to something that my producer has picked for me that I've never seen before. Today I am doing people read their biggest fights through text message. Ow, I could never do this on camera. I would, no.
Have you ever gotten into a fight through text message?
Yeah.
Sometimes
If Nate from Euphoria had a baby with Edward from Twilight, it would be this guy. That's the look. Don't feel bad, bro. Those are two good-looking men. Like, they're hella toxic, both of those characters, but they're good-looking, so good for you.
Yeah, it's like a little, I guess, argument between me and my
She looks like
girlfriend.
Lady Gaga.
Okay, so she had a show that night. She's a comedian. I was gonna go to her show and then sleep over, you know, classic relationship. Oh no, baby, I forgot tonight 2 of my friends are doing a B-day thing at a bar after the show. I said, guess I don't really get an invite. It's cool. She's like, to what, the bar?
It's kinda
I figured you wouldn't want to
passive-aggressive.
go because you won't know anyone. Of course you can come. Maybe I'm being sensitive, but sometimes I feel like you don't want me to come places with you. You can flaunt me on Instagram and to your friends, but like you never want to bring me out in places. Oh my God, I feel like what's wrong with me?
So, this is why it's important to stop and self-soothe before you engage and talk about, here's a grievance or here's a problem I have. I guess I didn't get the invite. That's cool. Like, she gets super passive aggressive. Instead of just saying, I mean, I do like that she says, it feels like you don't want to invite me places. But she doesn't give her partner the benefit of the doubt. Her partner is automatically going to be on the defensive because she is basically saying, you don't want me to come with you. Healthier way to approach that would be to say, hey, I don't think this is what you're intending, but I feel excluded, right? Because then I am giving you the benefit of the doubt and I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just telling you how I feel. And then you have a chance to, you know, make things different.
And when we moved out, I guess he didn't notice that he took some of my boxes with him. I feel like he did that on purpose. So I texted him, listen here, bitch. I don't know who you think you are, but I know you have my Gucci bags and my LV bag. Freaking give it back to me or I'm going to choke you.
Points for directness, you know? Maybe leading with profane insults and threats of violence. I mean, I don't know all the details of the relationship. All I could say is that if I were with someone who spoke to me like that, I wouldn't be with them anymore. So I understand why that relationship didn't make it.
And he responded with a Kanye emoji and said, are you okay, LOL? And I said, mind your business. When he responded to me like LOL, it kind of got me mad because I was actually really mad, but he thought I was joking around.
So this couple doesn't really have any healthy communication skills. Like, it's all gifts and threats. And I do feel like that is where our society is headed. I feel like pretty soon it'll just be gifts and threats. And if you send me the wrong gif, I'm gonna cut you up in the parking lot.
I have one friend that he thought it would be funny to go back in Facebook and like some of the comments that my ex-girlfriend made on my wall. She said, your friends are children. Daniel literally went out of his way to go on your photo and like my comment from months ago. It's so rude and annoying and immature. I'm dating someone new. I moved on. I would love to be left alone. Thanks. Just didn't respond.
What? I mean, I know I'm old, but I do social media. She seems very sensitive. He liked your comment from months ago. And you feel the need to text your ex-boyfriend about his friend liking a comment. Like, there are better things to worry about, aren't there? Like, do you need to... How does this hurt you personally to see this happen on a social media page? That you have to go hunt down your ex and confront them about it? Like, what do you expect him to do? Text his friend and be like, bro, you gotta stop liking on social media, man. You're leaving a trail of devastation in your wake. This video is brought to you by HelloFresh's recipes, which are oh so delicious. HelloFresh delivers fresh, quality produce from the farm to your door in less than a week, so you can savor summer flavors right from home. Also, I'm a man that needs a variety of yummy meal choices in my life, and HelloFresh now has 30 dinner recipes to choose from every week. That's the most choices of any meal kit. It doesn't stop there. HelloFresh helps you to reach your goals and eat more sustainably. How, you might ask? Great question. Fit and wholesome recipes make it easy to eat well without sacrificing flavor, so you can maintain your goals and feel good about your food choices with HelloFresh. Plus, HelloFresh recipes include pre-portioned ingredients that mean less prep for you and less wasted food. I'm walking the walk and I'm eating the food, folks. Let me tell you why I love it.
I have 5 kids, and sometimes I don't have the time or the energy to like prepare stuff for them or cook for them. So I love HelloFresh because I get all of these meals, all of these delicious things just sent to my home.
This is Jono proof, and if Jono can do it, you can do it.
It comes with a little step-by-step guide telling you exactly how to make it, in what order, what temperature. I mean, I know this is how cooking works, but trust me, I'm very inexperienced. Perfect. Let's see how close I can get. Nailed it!
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code MENDEDLIGHT16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Surprise! It's okay, Edward.
We were at a restaurant and my sister has social anxiety, and so she wanted to know if her dish came with potatoes, but she didn't want to ask the waitress, so she told my dad, like, never mind, I don't want to ask. And then when the waitress came by, my dad asked, like, does this dish come with potatoes? My sister got mad at my dad for asking, but she was just acting really aggressive towards him. I said, I'm disappointed in you. I apologize for bringing it up in front of everyone. That was not cool of me, but I also want you to recognize that what you said was not cool too. She said, all I said was that I was uncomfortable with what he did. Like, I could thank him for asking, but I'm not gonna thank him for putting attention on me and asking her a question when I said that I didn't want him to. And I said, I didn't ask you to thank him for the negative thoughts that you put into his actions. He had the right intentions, and that's all I want you to recognize. She put like spaces between each letter, so just imagine this. The intentions don't matter when the actions have a negative impact. And I said, yes, they do. And eventually we just decided to agree to disagree.
So there is a gap between intentions and results. And I wouldn't say that intentions don't matter, but it's both. Like, if I have good intentions, those should be recognized because I don't deserve to be vilified for trying to do something kind. At the same time, if the result of my actions was hurtful, I also need to own that, as if my intentions are the only thing that counts. And social anxiety is a very real thing. I get that. And you don't want any attention put on you at all. And you told your dad, I don't want you to say anything, and he needed to respect that. At the same time, he's asking if a meal comes with potatoes. I don't see a universe in which the server is going to think this or that person is so weird. They're going to think, a customer asked me a question about a dish and I answered the dish. Am I missing something? Some of you can let me know. Am I missing something? I'm happy to be corrected.
Why didn't you say that to her face?
Because she has social anxiety, she just isn't able to communicate things face to face as much, and so text just made it easier for her.
That's true for a lot of people, yeah.
I do
That's
wish
considerate.
that we could have had the conversation like verbally, because I think the texting made it worse.
Which is often true.
Happened
It's hard to read
when
tone.
I first moved to LA. One of my friends was helping me with my move, and then he and I were supposed to meet up after I was meeting with a recruiter. I was telling him, I'm done, and then I said, sorry about that. The recruiter was also running late, so we pushed our meeting back, but now I'm done. Hello? 20 minutes later, hey, what's going on? Where are you? Call me. He says, I decided to go home because I don't want to wait 2 hours. Don't be confused, it was just terrible planning. And I'm just like, I apologized, I said, sorry about that, I was with the recruiter. And he's like, right, of course. But I also sat at Starbucks for 2 hours, and then we just go at it. Bree, this isn't going to go your way if you don't try to be civil. Maybe this is why you have problems with other people. You don't try to see where they're coming from. And I was so upset with that, because if I tell you something in confidence, don't use it against me when we argue.
True.
I apologize, and you keep going, and you say these things that just hurt and upset people. This is not what friends do, but that's fine. We're all different, and we all respond differently.
Okay, you can't have it both ways, right? This is not what friends do, but that's fine. We're all different, and we respond in different ways. You're saying what you feel, and then you're saying what you think you should feel. What you feel is this is not how friends treat each other. And what you think you should feel is we all respond differently and do things differently. But you need to pick a lane. because those are two conflicting things. If you believe this is not how friends should treat one another, say so and leave that there. Don't soften it with the other thing. Say, this is not how friends treat each other, right? Or this is not how I treat my friends. Or put that to the side. And it is true, different people see things different ways. Hey, I guess we'll just agree to disagree. The other thing is, they're both right and they're both wrong. By that, like, I was with a recruiter is valid. I sat in a Starbucks for 2 hours is valid. They're both talking past each other, trying to get the other one to acknowledge their side of things. But as long as each one isn't doing it, the other one refuses to budge, right? And so they just keep, you come over here, no, you come over here. Instead of, hey, I'm sorry I got upset and impatient. How did it go with the recruiter? And hey, thank you for waiting for me for 2 hours in Starbucks. That means a lot to me.
We're not friends anymore, which sucks. I miss him sometimes. Yeah, like a lot actually. Sometimes I'll think about it and I'll just be like, that was a friend. Yeah.
Well, people get to this place where they're like, we're not friends anymore, but what can you do? Like, you can call and you can take ownership for whatever your part was, and you can express understanding of where the other person was coming from, and then express the positive need, right? I miss you in my life and I want to have you back. And I would like for this type of thing to either not happen in the future or for us to handle it differently when it does. What do you think we can do about that? And maybe the other person is too pissed and they don't want to go there. That's fine. That's on them, but at least you tried. But right now she's just like, we're not friends anymore and I miss him, but.
You know how things get misread via text and you get so heated that you just go at it with your thumbs and you don't have
stop
a
and calm
chance to
down,
really
talk
think
face
about
to
what you're
face.
saying. And yeah, I think if we were in front of each other or even just over the phone, I think it would have been a much better situation.
Still can be. Make that call. Why doesn't she make that call? That's what I want to know. She clearly misses her friend. Go ahead and extend the olive leaf. Go ahead and take accountability. You don't have to take ownership for all of it, but you can take ownership for what's yours. And my mom used to say that even if you don't feel like you have anything to be sorry for, you can be sorry that there was a disagreement. You can be sorry that things went badly, and you can start with that. And you can express to someone that you want things to be okay again. It makes me sad. And it is very wise not to have important conversations through text message. Text message, in my opinion, is for, hey, I'm picking up pizza on the way home, right? It's for coordinating things. It's for sweet little, I love you, I miss you, things like that. But I wouldn't propose to someone via text. I wouldn't tell them that we're having a baby via text. I wouldn't break up via text. I wouldn't try to resolve a long-standing issue via text. This young woman, another young woman brings up that her sister has social anxiety, so text is just easier for her. Like, I get that. I understand that. But even then, sometimes you got to say, I don't think this is going to be productive. Can we come back to it in a little bit? And then always come back to it. Speaking of text and things that shouldn't be done via text, check out this one. Therapist reacts raw to breakup texts, where people read through the worst breakup texts that they've ever received. And ouch. What do you think? What conversations are good for text? Are they all good for text? Is that where we are as a society? Or should we reserve some things for face-to-face or over the phone? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. What would you like to see me react to? Let me know in the comments below. What is your worst text argument that you've ever had? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this. As always, keep shining. We need your light. I'm Jonathan Decker. We'll see you next time.